Ahoy Mates!
Hello happy travelers!
Welcome back on board the beautiful Disney Dream. This is day number 2. We are stopping in Nassau, Bahamas today. No excursion per the usual. Gotta film the ship tour later, but first,
we have something so fun planned right now. We've never done it before. We are going to
Palo Brunch.
And if you don't know, Palo is essentially a specialty restaurant here on board. There's only 2 for Disney. It's going to be Palo and Remy. Palo is the Italian restaurant, and they have a brunch option that is very, very popular, very hard to get into, but we got a reservation, and I'm so excited.
That's why we're a little bit dressed up here. I'm wearing pants, which I hate.
Let's take a look. Long pants, no shorts allowed.
I asked. I'm like, golf shorts, dress shorts, Bermuda. No. No shorts. No flip-flops. And apparently no t-shirts.
You can wear jeans. Matt's not wearing jeans, but jeans are okay as long as they don't have holes and tears in them. No sneakers allowed. Dresses are fine. Skirts are fine. Just no shorts, no sneakers.
No bathing suits.
No t-shirts.
No shorts.
But no sad faces because it is brunch time and we are going to be eating fine today. So, day number
2.
Let's
skidoo. Deck 12 in the aft is where we find ourselves, and we're heading into the adults only area just in front of the Meridian bar here. And now we turn and head into Palo. Got our table with a view.
We have such a nice view. It's so pretty in here.
It is. Like, look around. Like, we've seen the space before doing tours and stuff, but we've never dined at Palo, and definitely not for brunch.
It is such a different feeling actually being in here and like dining in here. I've never felt so fancy in my life, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy we got this because this is like, this books up. Palo Brunch books up.
It
like,
said it was booked.
much.
Before the cruise, it said it was booked, and then I tried to get on the wait list, and they said, oh, actually, we have an opening. And we said, we'll take it. Yes! So, every brunch here includes a complimentary champagne, right? Or mimosa.
Which we don't drink those, but they gave us like a glass of sparkling cider instead.
By the stem, I'm trying to remember David Tutera's tricks here.
Okay.
And look each other in the eye.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Oh, we didn't break the glasses, so we're off to a good start.
That is a good start. It is good. It's like a fancy apple juice. Also, a selection of breads. So here's something interesting.
I'm never gonna leave this place. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's off to a great start. We were always under the impression, I think it used to be like this, that it was like a mixed buffet and like table service, but now they're just plating things and bringing them to you.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like a COVID thing or if they just like switch things up, but either way I'm fine with it because you can still get all the stuff that you want.
So they do the antipasti plates now. You got the meat and cheese one. Of course, all these Italian meats, 1 beef, 3 pork, a couple of cheeses there, and then he just really made your day by offering you some aged balsamic.
Which apparently this is like fancier balsamic than I've ever had before because he says it's gonna be like sweet and not sour because it's been like aged a lot.
And I got the other antipasti plate, which is the seafood one. So we got some king crab. I think there's obviously some shrimp, some spiced ahi tuna, mussel, and I think like a Dungeness crab claw or something like that. And then it came with these dipping sauces, cocktail, and a saffron-infused aioli. And now our main food has begun to arrive. Look at the size of this Mickey waffle. Like, there's my hand. It's huge.
That is by far the biggest Mickey waffle I've ever seen.
It's amazingly big with the cream and the berries on top. So I ordered an apple cinnamon waffle. He said it's like basically a normal waffle, but it does look like they threw some cinnamon on there. But here we have the syrup, which has apples and raisins in it and cinnamon as well. So that'll make things tasty there. What do you have here?
I have lasagna with a bolognese sauce.
Do some fresh ground pepper on there. That looks really good. It smells and looks really good. We got a flatbread, and although I wasn't expecting it to look like that since it was this is flatbread, but we'll take it. final main courses have arrived. What is this that he recommended for you?
It's an artichoke ravioli.
And I went with the chicken parm because I love chicken parm, and he said it's really good here, and it looks really good.
That looks like the same sauce that was in my lasagna.
And your lasagna was, I mean, everything's been fantastic.
Do not come here and not get lasagna. That was, like, hands down, without question, the best lasagna I've ever had. Like, I could have just eaten, I could have swam in it. I could have just eaten and swam in it all day.
And what's a brunch without dessert?
Sure.
Look at the colors on yours.
Oh my gosh, all of these are so pretty. This one's definitely the most colorful. It's a pistachio chocolate cake.
And then this is the tiramisu. Look at the dome shape there. And then this is the raspberry chocolate tart. I like the swirl action there. Done very nicely in the wording. Man, look at that. That's just a trio of beautiful plating there.
That was so good.
It was.
I'm so glad we did that. So like we mentioned, like it's kind of hard to get a reservation for Palo Brunch. We've tried.
It's not kind of hard.
We've tried many times, and it's always been full. So I'm really happy we got to do it.
To be fair, you can start booking special stuff like that once you're paid in full, and we always book Disney cruise. Typically, we book very late in the process. Mm-hmm. So by the time that we book ours, a lot of the stuff's filled up. But like Palo Dinner's a lot easier to get. The Palo Brunch is the one that everyone raves about.
So I wanted to mention with the menu, because it's a really, really long menu because it has breakfast items and lunch items. That's why it's called brunch. But I just wanted to make note that you can get as many of the stuff as you want. You can get as many breakfast items, you can get as many lunch items, appetizers, entrees, desserts. Like you can get as much as you want,
or more than you want. They'll encourage you.
I am like so full, it's ridiculous. The brunch was $45 per person, and I'm $45 worth of stuff right now.
I agree, and I mean everything we had, we enjoyed. Everything we had, we enjoyed. Certain things were better than others. I think probably the three biggest winners to me were the pizza, the flatbread we had, spicy sausage one, the apple cinnamon waffle that I had. If you're into that flavor profile, highly recommend. I think the overall winner, though,
was the lasagna.
The lasagna was fantastic.
It was so good. And I personally really liked my antipasta plate. What I really like about, like, this experience, and often this is the case with cruises too, is that even when you're going someplace fancy, it doesn't feel unwelcome.
Oh, definitely
you know what
not.
I mean?
They make you feel like royalty. It is such a... you always get fantastic service on cruises, especially Disney Cruise Line. But here at Palo, they took it even to a higher level, which is hard to believe, but they found a way to do it.
But it's nice that like they make it a good experience, but without like making you feel uncomfortable or that like you're not fancy enough to be here. Does that make sense? Hey man, do you want to spend the whole rest of the day dressed like this?
No, I do not.
Okay, let's go.
Not at all.
Let's go change.
I wanted to stop now and show our neighbor for the day in Nassau, the Carnival Liberty. Why don't we head up deck and see who else we can see around. So just past the Carnival Liberty, we can see another Carnival ship, which is the Sunshine. And over on this side, the last cruise ship we were on, Freedom of the Seas.
Everybody take a moment and wave to Jen and Barry.
Also, the Carnival Liberty is playing a Disney movie. The castle just popped up, and then the Steamboat Willie, 60 years kind of thing. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's Encanto.
Oh, good choice. Don't blame me there, Carnival.
As you're parked next to Disney, you watch Disney.
Speaking of looking at Disney, I will say, when you're on a Disney ship, there is like a sense of pride. You know you're on the most beautiful thing in port that day.
Oh, Captain Minnie's out here on deck taking pictures. All right, back in the room. Just completed the full and complete ship tour, so if you're looking for that, look for that video in our Disney Dream playlist. And it's a good thing I did wrap up. It's not raining men, but it is raining. And it's kind of cool here because we mentioned in yesterday's video and in our room tour video that we have the extended balcony. And so most balconies would end right there. But ours continues going out. So you would think, oh, well, we're covered up until this point. But I can actually step out to here and not get wet either, because way up there sticks out as well. So that actually keeps us dry right here. And then it just kind of starts raining right at the end of our balcony. And then of course out further. Bleak, very bleak. Good thing we didn't have any excursions today. So because of the rain, I think,
Oh no, it's raining. I guess we'll just have to relax for a little bit and finish watching Tangled because we totally fell asleep during it last night.
I've got a dream.
I got a
dream. It was happening instead of watching Tangled because I fell asleep.
It's true. Okay, we're getting ready for show night. Big show night tonight. The big show night. And by my bandana choice, headband choice of the night, can you guess what the show is gonna be?
Do 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 do. Ratatouille on stage. All right, Chelsea's in line to get some popcorn action at Preludes here. Wanted to go over the pricing and get the disposable for $3.50.
Yes.
$3.50 for the disposable, or you can do this cool, colorful souvenir bucket for $7.50.
Yes.
And then they have the Cinderella carriage and the Simba over Pride Rock souvenir buckets. Those are about 20 bucks each.
And then for the refillable ones, whenever you go to get a refill, it's going to be $150 for like the rest of the cruise. So every time you go and get it, it'll be just $150.
That's a good deal. Look at that. Look at that fresh, buttery goodness. Pop it out. Pop it. Alright, obviously we can't film any of the show, but wanted to show what it's like in here. They got some lanterns up by the stage. There's crickets sounding. Super cool. And look, they have digital torches over there. Little fires going. That is so cool.
I got my bucket! It's so cute! I'll show it in better lighting later. So at Preludes, they do sell like canned drinks, but you have to pay for those. But like, don't do that. Just take the elevator up to 12 and then go to Flo's, and then you can get the free drinks up there.
There you go.
So we have popcorn and drinks, and now we have our show. I'm so excited.
Let's do it. Oh, it really is a shame that we can't film the shows.
I know, it really is, because the Disney theater shows are seriously like some of my favorite shows we've ever seen on a ship. There's just, well, here's the thing, because Disney's on Broadway, right? And the shows are of same or like very close quality as they are like on ship as they are on Broadway. So I mean, like, you are really getting something special by seeing them on the ship.
It's fantastic production. This show was absolutely excellent. Golden Mickey's is always fun, a Disney Cruise Line staple, but this was like next level.
Like, Golden Mickey's is like good for like just feeling warm and Disney and like a great start to the cruise. Like, the Beauty and the Beast show was like a legit, like, amazing stage performance. It was like so good.
The tech in there was outstanding.
Oh yeah, like so many cool effects, and just in case you're wondering, it's like more the realm of like the new live action Beauty and the Beast versus the classic.
But it has its own little spin on it though.
It does.
Which is pretty cool.
It was so good. It was very good. Also, things flew into the air again, so now I have new fun things to play with.
While we're standing outside this beautiful marquee, I thought I'd give the reminder of how Disney Cruise Line show and show times work, in case you're not familiar, just like we gave the reminder about rotational dining yesterday. Now, you can see here's the different show times for the different nights, and you can see that there is a 6 o'clock showing and there is an 8:30 showing. And the reason why we go to the early show time every night is because we have late dining at 8:15. Now, you can put in a request if you want. You can put in a request if you want early or late dining and just kind of hope that you get what you want. But this is how you find out what you have once you get on board. You can go into the Disney Cruise Line app and it already has like preloaded what your show time is for each night. Like for example, this is on the last day, our show time and our dinner time and dinner location. So it's really nice that Disney goes ahead and loads all that information into the app. So you always know like what your times are, where you're supposed to be and when and all that stuff. The app is like really good. Like definitely download it and get it and like follow it because it's actually very good.
It's a fantastic app, and quick note, because people always ask, you do not need an internet package to use the app Onboard.
It's free.
Oh, and they have a photo opportunity set outside the show and staying with the enchanted rose. Got some time before dinner, so let's shop till we drop. We're gonna go into Mickey's main sale. Well, that didn't take long to find something amazing. Retro vibes.
This was literally the first thing we saw in the shop. Oh boy.
Fantastic.
This is like a whole thing, like sailing the dream. How cute is this? I love how it's all like retro and stuff. This is $24. And look at this one. Huh? And then look.
Oh, ice cream action.
The perfect swirl.
Goofy would be proud.
So cute. Look at the Sailor Donald lounge fly. Oh.
I like this part.
I love
Ace.
Oh, and it has one on the back.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I am 100% getting this.
Turn it back around.
Okay.
Didn't, out of your excitement, didn't get quite a good look there. That's what you were talking about. There we go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is mine.
Oh.
For sure, 100%. Okay, so when we were on Fantasy, like we looked through the gift shop and there was like cute stuff, but literally everywhere I turn, there is something I want to buy on this ship.
I do think the merchandise is better here. It's the same amount of stuff because it's the same exact layout of the shops, but I think the merch is better here.
I don't know if it's because it's on like the precipice of summer, so it's like bright colors, and like I'm a sucker for bright colors. So I don't know if it's that. I'm sure it's not the ship. I'm sure it's just the sailing, but everything is so adorable.
Pride Month is about to start as well, so you're getting a lot of that awesome merch in here.
Speaking of that, I saw a whole display of it that I want to go look at.
Lounge fly, nice sipper. Ooh, I like that one.
So they have like
Great colors there. Ooh, and this is fun too.
I really like this one.
With the retro vibes going on.
This is-
looks very soft.
This is like a very good cruise like sweatshirt because it's like soft, but it's like light.
Yeah.
This one is $59.
Oh, okay. Well, a little high, maybe a little high, And then we're on the other side, more lounge flies and zippers, but they also have this shirt and this one. Ooh, I really like that. Good colors.
Okay, the fact that I made it out of there with only buying one thing is incredible because the merch game was chef kiss. But I did want to mention that they do have discounts, one for DVC members, 10%, but you have to spend at least $50. They do also have a discount for gold status members for the Castaway Club, which is Disney's like loyalty points essentially, which Matt was, and we're also DVC too, but the gold member status is 10% as well, so yay, discounts. Okay, let's go have some dinner.
Oh, the characters are all dressed up for tonight. Look at Daisy donning the shimmering dress.
She looks like Cinderella.
Yeah, and we turned around, Tiana's walking up right behind us here. And there's Minnie, loving the feather on top there. That is awesome. Goofy's up there in the tux with the tails, looking great. Goofy Lee's with Chip and Dale show up. They're dressed up too. Everyone's dressed up tonight. It is dinner time, and our dinner assignment for tonight could not have been more perfect since we just saw Beauty and the Beast. We are dining at the Royal Palace. Theme of royalty.
Be our guest, be our guest.
And it's double good theming tonight because not only is it a royal restaurant, but they serve French cuisine. So very appropriate for Beauty and the Beast night. Ooh, I I love the table we got. This is awesome. Look.
We're kind of by a window.
Yeah, it's just looking in the hallway. I mean, the portholes are out beyond that, but it's dark, so you can't really see. But I told you it was going to match the theme tonight. That's the picture we get. They have pictures and tile mosaics all throughout the different Disney princesses and princes, and we got Beauty and the Beast. So many touches in here too, like on the back of the chair. It's got an apple for Snow White, and this one has a rose for Belle. The napkins are folded as like suit jackets too when you first come in. We didn't get to show that because they kind of unfurled them for us. And see, it's the same staff we had last night in Enchanted Garden, right? That's part of the rotational dining, but now they're dressed for this restaurant. It's really cool. And in the middle of the restaurant, this beautiful chandelier, which has glass slippers all around it.
Since our table neighbors aren't here yet, I thought this would be a good time to show you guys. This is like shows like the Disney touches, right? So they already know who's going to be sitting here, and see they put crayons and a little like drawing thing on the table for the kiddos that are going to sit here. And look, they already have the little booster seat there, like ready for them.
Yeah, that's like a high chair, and then there's like a booster seat just in this regular chair.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Another thing that I've noticed is that they always give the kiddos like a cup that has like a cap on it to make it easier for them to drink, and like with a straw and stuff like that. So, I mean, obviously Disney is obviously going to be good about like accommodating children, but they really just do a lot of small stuff that you may not notice. So I just wanted to point that out. Like they really consider the kiddos and factoring in everything. So it's really cool. Oh, and look, the window sills are crowns. That's awesome.
All right, I mentioned last night, every meal on board Disney Cruise Line begins with bread. And then we made the joke about the butter, but there's a rotating player. Tonight, a black olive spread, black olives, olive oil, salt and pepper seasoning in there. Appetizers have arrived. I went with the deep fried brie cheese with the orange cranberry kind of spread there.
This is the farmhouse salad.
That's a healthy, fresh looking salad.
Straight from Living with the Land. Yeah.
Next round is up. I got the leek and potato soup, which was one of my absolute favorite things on board the Disney Fantasy. Main courses have arrived. You've got the Chateaubriand filet. And I got the, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it like conglietti or something like that? Pasta, which is funny because he when I ordered it, he said like, oh, I would go with something different. 95% of people don't like it when they taste it. But I had this on the Fantasy and they told us the same thing. I really liked it. It's very seafoody, I think, but that's what I like about it.
Yeah, like, I don't think I would want to eat a whole bowl of that because it does have like a seafood taste. Like almost like the sauce has like seafood stock in it or something like that. But if you like seafood, you'll probably like that.
We both went with the same thing again, the strawberry shortcake sundae.
We can't get enough of these sundaes.
No way, look at that.
These sundaes are flying off the shelf. You hear me? Flying off the shelf.
With sundaes like these.
As we come out of dinner, I wanted to give a hot tip. If you can wait until after the second dining, like around like 10 o'clock, the line to take pictures are gonna be much, much less.
Pluto's coming down the hallway right now into the atrium to say hello to everyone. Hi, Pluto! We haven't seen Donald yet in his studs. He's up on top, and I think it's funny. I mentioned the characters are all dressed up. Pluto's dressed up because his collar is black instead of the normal green.
I love it.
That's how you do it right there. Good work, Pluto. There's a better look at the quacker.
Here's something for you. When you come out of Royal Palace after a delicious, delicious meal, do yourself a favor, come over to these seats right here, and just sit here and relax and enjoy all the beauty of the atrium and watching the characters. I promise you it will be the most relaxing and like joyful thing you do all day. edition tonight in the atrium.
They do have a great sound. They're doing a great job.
It's inspiring a dance-off.
Dance off, bro.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
I know you all have been hanging on the edge of your seats for me to show you this popcorn bucket in better lighting, and I keep my promises, and here you go. But isn't it so cute? Like, look, Minnie's in the Haunted Mansion. Daisy's having a Mickey bar. Donald's a skipper. I don't know what Mickey's doing. What are you doing? Oh, you got your own popcorn bucket, I guess? All right. Goofy's on a Dumbo, and Pluto's got the key to all of our hearts. Isn't this fantastic? I love it. So cute. And now I can have popcorn as much as I want for just $1.50 more. And tonight's edition of Movie We Will Slumber To is... naturally, if I have to tell you why, you should go watch the earlier in the video because you weren't paying attention.
And there you have it. That is going to do it for day number 2 on board the Disney Dream. Had a ton of fun today. We hope you did as well. Hope we'll see you back tomorrow. Day number 3, we are stopping at Disney Cruise Line's private island, Castaway Cay. Of course, if you're interested in sailing on board the Disney Dream, heading to Castaway Cay, visiting on one of their other ships, any and all of that can be a reality for you. We are travel agents. We can help make it happen. Our services are completely complimentary to you. Never pay a single cost whatsoever to use us, and your price won't increase at all either. So, really, it's a win, 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 win all around. So we hope you'll reach out via the travel agent information. You can find it in the description of this video. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for today. We'll see you back tomorrow, day number 3, back on board the Disney Dream and at Castaway Cay. But until then, we're signing off for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy travels! Be our guest, be our guest. We're gonna go to bed now.
Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me?
Get a popcorn bucket.
Good night.